Okay, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of the New York Jets Madden 20 franchise mode. Check out the website, vendettasportsmedia.com. Make sure to follow us on all of the social media platforms that you have. And I am your host, Trey Daubert. Here we go. It is the Super Bowl. And we have the rematch we have been craving. We have the rematch that I have been licking my chops for. We have the rematch that I have been praying for. Jets, Cowboys, Super Bowl. Oh, I cannot wait. The Cowboys are not going to have Lev Bell for this one. He's hurt. Should help us a lot. For some reason, he's really good in the game. Stinks in real life. I'm going over all the awards here. You can see those on the screen as I scroll through them. Pretty self-explanatory there. But it's time for the Super Bowl, man. It's time for the Super Bowl. Terrell Suggs needs another ring. CJ Mosley needs a ring. Zeke Elliott needs a ring. Darnold can become the Super Bowl winning franchise quarterback. Jason Peters needs a ring. Eric Berry, overcoming cancer, needs a ring. Snacks Harrison, best run-stuffing defensive tackle in football, needs a ring. Chandler Jones, most disrespected pass rusher, needs a ring. Rodney Hudson, Jamal Adams, Dalvin Cook, all of these guys can become champions today. Forever etched in stone, forever remembered as Super Bowl champs. We're going to go with the black unis today. It just feels too damn right. So we have our rematch we've been craving. We've been ready for them. Jets, Cowboys, Cowboys, Jets. It's Super Bowl time, baby. We'll let the shitty announcers introduce the game, and we will see you in a little bit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the five-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it has been a very long time coming, Charles, for these Jets, but they are back in the Super Bowl, their first appearance in the big game since that stunning Super Bowl III upset way back in January of '69.
Brandon, they'd lost 4 straight AFC championship games till their win a couple of weeks ago, and remember, prior to that, they'd lost 2 in a row. Mark Sanchez was a quarterback at that time. That was about a decade ago. They lost one of those to the Colts, one of those to the Steelers. But now here they are, back in the big game. And, of course, who are we going to think of? Joe Namath. White Shoes. Joe Namath guaranteeing victory over the Colts in Super Bowl III. Gets it done. And the AFL-NFL game, never the same. Pretty soon we were in a merger with the AFC and the NFC.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys have had some ups and downs since their last Super Bowl appearance, but they're back for the 9th time, trying to win number 6 and tie the Patriots and Steelers For the Cowboys, their last Super Bowl title quite a while ago, January of '96.
And those were great teams. Jimmy Johnson was their head coach. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all Hall of Famers. They were known as the Triplets. But then you go further back to those great teams in the 70s, led by Hall of Fame coach Tom Landry, Roger Staubach at quarterback, Tony Dorsett at running back. Those were great teams as well. This one, trying to create their own identity.
The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Dak Prescott leading the Dallas Cowboys into the Super Bowl. And Craig Morton, Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, and now Dak Prescott, the 4 Cowboy quarterbacks to start a Super Bowl. The other 3, all Super Bowl champs. Now the question, can Dak Prescott follow in their footsteps?
All right. We're jumping in. It's Super Bowl time, baby. Let me say this, and you'll see at the end of the game. These broadcasters in this game just suck. Just suck. I hate Charles Davis. I can't stand him. I have the football package every year. When Charles Davis does the game, I almost can't listen to it. He is by far the worst broadcaster in all of football. Troy Aikman's pretty bad too. He's been getting real bad. Like, I used to think Joe Buck sucked. I think it might be Aikman. That guy stinks. He says nothing insightful. Charles Davis, like, he just says dumb things, you know? Aikman just says a whole lot of nothing. Charles Davis, he just says dumb things. So, it's to the point where I don't even think I'll ever buy Madden again until Charles Davis is no longer the broadcaster, because I cannot stand listening to him. It's driving me up a wall. I hate him on Sundays, and I can't stand listening to him in the game. All right, here's the Cowboys lineup. Pretty straightforward, except for the fact that they do not have Lev Bell. Cowboys find themselves in a 3rd and 12 here. Can Dak Prescott carve us up like he did in the regular season? Forget about it. Chandler Jones gets one. He's on the board. Get him off the field. The turnaround that our defense has made during the stretch run has really carried us, man. We're going to score points. We're always going to score points. But the way the defense has played, just flat out incredible. So for the Super Bowl, I figured I'd show the whole game. No cutting anything down. Deebo Samuel gets a nice little return here. I'm not going to cut anything down. I'm going to show you everything. Play calling, 1st and 1 runs, everything. It's the Super Bowl. We got to show you everything, and we're going to end with a bang here. Let me also say this.
Sam Darnold and the Jets offense heading out. For the Jets, they had searched for a franchise quarterback for a while, and we can officially say Darnold's the guy. The 3rd overall pick a season ago. In his 2nd season, he's led the Jets to their first Super Bowl in a half a century.
Unless the Super Bowl video gets a big view or we get a bunch of subscribers, there's just no shot I'm doing a season 2. I would have considered it. I really, if it would have gotten, growing support as the year gone on, I would have did a season 2, but there's just no chance now. Just no chance now. So the only other thing I'll do after this game, I'll do the off season, because I'm gonna do that anyway. I love the off season. My favorite thing in the world. Dream job is to be a GM. I love off seasons. So you're going to get the off season regardless. But unless the view numbers start jumping, which I don't see is going to happen here, you're not getting a season 2. That's just the way it is. I gave you guys a shot. The view numbers have just been horrible. It's way easier for me to write a 15-minute article, and you guys seem to read those a lot more than watch videos, so it's fine with me. That's absolutely fine with me. Drop back, and Jesus. The screen is real hit and miss. You either get a 20-yard gain, or you just get pummeled. Yikes. I remember playing this Cowboys defense, and they actually did a really good job, and their linebackers are a game changer. Their linebackers are such a game changer because they're going to all really do everything. Beautiful throw over the top. Nice throw. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much. 3rd and 11. Let's see if we can pick this up here. Gonna have to hot route this a little bit. Send Crowder over the middle. Could have him. They're playing zone. We got him. Should be enough for the first. It's not. All right, we're gonna have to go for this. We're going to have to go back to the bread and butter. They're actually playing it pretty well here. We're going to have to switch to side. Switch to side. Come on now. God, this is going to be close. And we got it. No problem. No problem. No problem. Zeke Elliott revenge game, and he is fired up. Fired up. As I said before, next game I'm going to get FIFA. Going to start it around Christmas time, so expect that to happen. Elliott's going to go up the middle for a nice gain. Beautiful, beautiful. We got to punch this in. Make a statement. Make a statement. Get on the board here early. Oh, look at this. The middle's wide open. Oh, the middle is wide open. Come on now. There it is. Cook's going up. Oh, and he's just short. The middle was wide open there, man. Where are your linebackers at? Where are them at?
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
First and goal here at the 1-yard line. We're going to punch this in with Elliott, and he's getting in. No problem. J-E-T-S. Jets. 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 Take the lead in the Super Bowl, baby. Wow, a word they haven't heard since Joe Namath. The Jets are on the board. Incredible. Incredible. 7-0 score. So, I want to share some personal news, too. I don't really know how to go about this, but I will be having a new job. I am now a video scout, so I'm very excited about this. The goal has always been to be a GM. That's the goal. This is a path that, I should say, puts me on the right path to becoming that. So, I'm very excited about that. I just want to say that it doesn't change the site whatsoever. Content will still be going up. Articles will still be going up. Doesn't change anything with the site. Just a little heads up there. We will still be posting content. It's just my schedule will be a little bit different. That is the only change, though. Did want to share that, though, because I'm very, very, very excited. It's a great opportunity for me. I'll be basically doing the same thing I always do. I like to watch baseball anyway. So I get to do that and scout, which is great. It's a great job. So I'm very excited about that. Eyeballs are on us, man. The hard work is starting to pay off. So I did want to share that with you guys. 2nd and 8. Prescott finds old man Witten for the first down. Prescott's 3 of 3 to start the game. I have a feeling this is going to be tough, man. This Cowboys roster is just so good that they're gonna be dangerous. Dump that one off to Pollard. That goes nowhere. Mark Barron makes a good tackle. Come on now. There we go. Lev Bell makes a huge difference, or he tore us up a little bit, so. Not so much afraid of Alex Collins, who's currently not in the league. 2nd and 12 here, and you know it. Shoot the gap, Mosley. Shoot the gap. Beautiful stuff right there. Love that. Yeah, baby.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16. We need another sack. We need another sack. Come on now. Get up, Suggs. Get up. He takes a deep shot. Oh, man, what a throw. Wow, Cooper goes over the top. 34, Brian Poole got burnt. Barry couldn't catch up in time. Actually, not horrible coverage by Poole. Wow. Suggs, he needed another half second. That's okay. Hold him to a field goal. Hold him to a field goal. Collins goes down. Oh boy.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Collins is down. Oh, he's going to be okay. He's just on the bench. He just needs a breather. I'm not scared of him or Pollard, so I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you.
Last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
2nd and 10. What was that? 2 guys in the same area. Yikes. 3rd and 10. Come on now. We need a sack. Hold him to 3. Hold him to 3. Hold him to 3. Suggs. Suggs got him. My man T-Sizz got him. Beautiful. Get him off the field.
Taking the loss there on 3rd down.
That's going to force a field goal attempt by Brett Maher. And you know all Madden will never miss these. From the 24, all Madden will never miss that one. So that one's going to go through. Maher puts him on the board. Who actually got cut. Shitty Kai Forbath is the new Cowboys kicker. Isn't that funny? How Jason Garrett says, we're going to try out kickers. Then like 5 hours later, Jerry Jones comes out and says, no, we're not. And then they actually did. Oh, what a mess the Cowboys are. Loaded. Which reminds me, we can't let Jason Garrett get a Super Bowl. We can't let Jason Garrett win a Super Bowl. That can't happen. Like, that can't happen. We have no choice but to win. Not only do we want to win, but, like, we can't let Jason Garrett win a Super Bowl. Could you imagine? What a travesty that would be. That would be an insult to coaching everywhere. The ground game so far is working. Cook to the outside. Good stuff there. We're running the ball effectively. I want to say quick little prayer to all the fantasy guys out there. Week 15, week 16. It's a stressful time for you guys. Stressful time for myself. It's the money weeks, man. Week 15, week 16. Those are the money weeks. It all comes down to this. You can't lay an egg. Can't lay an egg. Let me share with you guys my team. So my starting lineup is going to end up being, it's a 13-team auction league, keeper little format, can sign guys to 3-year deals. There's a 2-round rookie draft before the auction starts. So that's kind of the basic formula to my league. Right now, I have the 1 seed. I'm going to be rolling with Deshaun Watson, Jimmy Garoppolo, Zeke Elliott, Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Deebo Samuel, Chris Godwin, Mark Andrews, and Robbie Gould starting the lineup. Had the 1 seed all year. So, as long as my team doesn't shit the bed, I should be okay. I hope that I'm going to be okay. Dallas forces us into a 4th and 2, but you know we have to go for it. You know I have to go for this one. Oh, no! Where did he come from? George Iloka. Oh, for Iloco. Oh, man. I thought that thing was wide open. Play action pass. Get him, Adams. Oh, man. Half second too late. Damn it. Randall Cobb. Oh, I was about a half second too late. Shit. That's the end of 1. Second quarter. Damn it. I knew Dallas is going to give me a good fight. Play action this time. There we go. There we go. It's about time we got him. Mark Barron with the sack. Good play there, Mr. Barron. Good play. Keep holding them the field goals. We hold them the field goals, we win the game. Hold them the field goals, we win the game. Pollard in the backfield. Looks like an obvious run, but it's not. But Mosley's going to get him. Let's go. Let's go. That's our 4th sack of the game, baby. Against an offensive line that's as good as it gets. And again, outside Lev Bell, they're healthy. That's their only major injury. Mosley gets him just in time. 3rd and 22. Let's get one more sack. One more sack here. One more sack. Come on, Chandler. Ooh. All right, no gain on that one. No gain. This is going to be a tough field goal. Maher's not that good. The wind is not with him. Wind pushing against the ball here. He might miss this one. He did. He missed it. It actually had enough leg. He missed it. Let's go. Let's go. What a stand by the defense. The defense. Let's go. Did you see that? Jason Garrett didn't clap. That's not realistic, man. Get your shit together. Look at this. We get the ball right back on the 44-yard line. Doesn't get much better than that. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's dump it off. Easy pickup right there. We'll take that one. We're going to stick in the shotgun. Dallas, they're mixing it up a little bit. They're playing a lot of zone, but mixing in the man coverage. They're fooling me a little bit. Wow, really? Well, a lot of guys in the box there, but it's covered. Shit! Thank God we picked that one up. I think he was down, but... Oh, see that? That was a great job by Dallas. I thought I had the over-the-top shot. Brandon Shell. My man, how many times are you going to get beat up by DeMarcus Lawrence? I don't know if you guys remember that regular season game. Lawrence kicked the shit out of him. Oh, Cook! Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Way to go, Dalvin. Beautiful pickup. So obviously Jason Garrett's going to get fired. We know that. Zeke Elliott, big pickup again. Who should they hire? I wonder if Urban Meyer would take the job. Will Lincoln Riley consider it? It's going to be interesting. Second and 1 here, opening it up. I actually had Crowder for a touchdown, but I needed like one more second and I just wanted to get rid of it. All I know is, if you're coming in to be the Cowboys' new coach, don't you want the quarterback you want? Maybe you want Dak Prescott, but I don't know if I would. So I think that's going to be interesting too. Depending on who the new head coach is, do they want Dak Prescott? Interesting. All I know is Zeke Elliott's having a hell of a revenge game. He goes in for score number 2. We're going to take a good-sized lead here. Lining up for the extra point, and we got it. Beautiful. 14-3. Dallas is doing some nice things. They're putting up a fight. The offense is too good. Our defense is through the roof lately.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Defense has just been so much better. So much better.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what our player spotlight feature has in store.
I also want to talk about, we will be adding a new podcast pretty shortly. It's going to be Chick's Tape with Alex Chick. He's one of our better guys. Very consistent on the site. I'm sure you've seen him. Ball Busters on Twitter. He's going to be having a new podcast, so make sure to check that out. We'll be uploading it to YouTube as well. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited. I'll probably make an appearance every now and then. Prescott, good throw there.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
It's actually amazing. You can bang on Jerry Jones all you want.
Took just one play to move.
They have an awesome team.
As they try again on first down.
They really do.
Here's Collins.
First and 10, Alex Collins. Snacks. Snacks is beautiful, man. Snacks is just so important. He just holds the whole run defense together by himself.
On second down now.
2nd and 8. Oh, Collins is going for a big gain. Shit! Somebody get him.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Oh, wow. Marcus May makes a great tackle.
On the ground. So
Damn
close,
it.
couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the one.
All right, goal line stand here, fellas.
Not only that, this is where you wait
Goal line stand.
back to the bench.
You already know the deal. We got to send the house.
I got it down to the 1 yard line.
We got to send the house. Adams, get him, get him, get him. Beautiful sack. That was clutch.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided
Jamal Adams couldn't have gotten there faster.
instead the defense
We had to do it. We had to send the house on the 1 yard line. If this defense makes another stand, I don't know. I don't know, man. Second and goal. Come on, defense. Get him. 97. Nate Shepard got in the backfield.
That's a really alert defense.
Nice play.
Because they saw the
Nice play.
from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make
3rd and
a
goal.
play for their defense.
Come on, fellas. One more stop. Chandler. Oh. Okay. All right. Marcus May makes the play. Wow. What a great stand. What a great stand by this defense.
Immediately in the secondary after
Those are the defining moments in the Super Bowl. You just remember. That might go down as the defining moment of the Super Bowl. Dallas could have cut it. 14-10. Collins gets down to the 1 yard line instead. It's 14-6, and we're going to get the ball back.
against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Wow, that was just huge. 4 minutes to go. Samuel with a nice return.
You see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. We're in the second quarter. They've got the
Look
lead.
at Cook.
Lead, though,
3 carries for
not so
48
much
yards.
in the ground game because of their air attack, Charles.
So
Wow.
what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him
Open it back up.
on this drive, maybe.
Cook. Nice little pickup.
On the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Basically, the goal for this drive
On the first down run, and it's second and
has
4.
to be to burn the clock.
6 yards on that last
Make sure
play.
Dallas
Second and
doesn't get it back. And then we score and then open up the second half with the ball. That's got to be the game plan.
catch of the
Because if we do that,
for a first down.
we score here,
Pick up for a first down.
leave no time on the clock,
Out against zone, you're sometimes asked
open up the second half, and then score again, the game's over.
Well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
The game
On first
is over at that point.
got an open man, it's a noon one.
Anunwa.
10 yards on the pickup.
We're actually going too fast.
and he's the
We're going a little fast here.
tight end, a guy that you can line up
Let's open up the run.
slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't
Bleed
really matter
this
because
clock.
he has such great skills. You want to utilize him
Bleed this clock.
passing offense.
There he was.
Oh, man. Our linebackers are good.
Be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a
The linebackers are good.
We all have habits defense. It can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense.
3rd and 1.
Worked out well.
We got this.
3rd down.
We got this.
And he gets
Too
it to
easy.
34, good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Let me also say this again. Feel free to comment. Doesn't got to be about the video. Can be about anything. If you guys have something that you want me to talk about, want me to address, I don't care what it's about. It could be about Luka Doncic for all I care. You want me to talk about something? Please feel free to comment. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have. 2-minute warning. Plan is coming together here. The plan's coming together.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and John
Elliott up the middle again.
No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth.
We're going a little fast here. We should be okay, though. Oh, this is a touchdown. This is a touchdown. Dallas, learn your lesson. Let the clock run a little bit more, Let the clock run. Come on now. Tick, tick, tick. Let the clock bleed. Snap it when I have to. And there's Elliott to the outside for the touchdown.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Let's go. Zeke Elliott revenge game. Beautiful. 21-6. Left a little too much time on the clock. I believe in this defense. I believe in this defense. Look at that. Look at that. Jason Garrett, what are you going to tell Jalen Smith that he doesn't already know?
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Too bad coaching's not really a factor in Madden. It kind of is.
7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
But
out to the
when you got a good team, don't really matter in Madden.
the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him.
what a
this drive
game.
A little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure
What
he
a
touches
game.
a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job.
Not a wise play call there.
With his running.
Yeah, he's established
I mean, not smart, Dallas.
Now the Cowboys gonna
What was that?
to their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute
You
to
just
go.
wasted a timeout to go nowhere.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 20.
I believe in this defense. I believe in this defense.
Prescott from the gun.
Get him, get him.
Inside, he has Winton.
Oh, Adams lays the wood.
Use their second timeout now. As
So they have now called 2 timeouts and have moved the ball 1 yard.
first half. Prescott off play action. Oh, Prescott.
Get him! Oh, fumble, fumble!
Are going to use the first of their timeouts.
This time we call a timeout.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
How about this defense?
Now comes the
This
Cowboys
defense
punter.
is awesome.
Drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Wow.
That's taken on the 25.
Send it back to Samuel.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19.
Okay.
Return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's in his own second quarter already.
Got some time on the clock.
On a 100-yard game.
44-yard line.
For a running back, anytime you get to
We don't want to be overly aggressive and throw a stupid pick.
got a chance to really exceed that.
So we're going to set up a screen, see what we got.
Standard for a long time hasn't that 100-yard.
Ay, nobody blocks Jalen Smith.
To shift because it's
That didn't go as planned.
it's 1,000
I would just like a field goal. That would be lovely.
So they had the big loss.
If we could just kick a field goal here, that would be great.
And facing a 2nd and long.
That would be great.
Here's Darnold.
And they're not covering Crowder. Big pickup there. We have to take a timeout.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34
All right,
seconds
44-yard line.
Darnold now, only one pass has hit the
I'm going to run the same play.
thus far. It's 1st and 10.
This time they're pretty well covered on the outside.
That one complete to Elliott.
Find Elliott, get out of bounds. All right. All right.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running back.
Let's see what we can carve up here.
Any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
We got to be careful. We got to be careful.
To the air again, Darnold. Nowhere to escape.
Oh, man.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
That's going to kill the drive.
2 sacks for him here in this first
That's going to kill the drive. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get out of bounds.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we're going to try it.
Chandler Catanzaro now.
58-yard Chandler Catanzaro field goal.
Spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
I hit it about as well as I could.
Not enough juice,
And it's just short.
but it's well short.
Catanzaro was like a 67 overall in the game. I got it about as close as I could. No dice. That's going to do it for the first half. Check out the yardage stats here. Defense has done well. We haven't exploded either on offense.
Of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet.
That was the play of the half for Dallas right there. Cooper over the top. Cooper loop. Cooper loop. Come on, guys. Get some energy out here. You're leading 21-6. Get some energy. Have some fight in you.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
All right.
Here's what
We're opening up the first half.
attack us in the second half.
Or second half. What am I saying? All we need to do
Change-ups, we're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
is score here. Score here. Oh, man, Jalen Smith is so good. He's killing us. Oh, he's killing us.
Trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
2nd and 9 here.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's just keep it moving.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in.
All right, 3rd and 7. We got to get something going here.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
We're going to go back to the old faithful Cowboy slants. I don't know if people remember this, but yes, we do have the Cowboys offensive playbook. I don't know if you guys remember or when you guys started watching the series, but when I used Gase's playbook in the preseason, I was horrible. I was horrible, so I was trying to work with different playbooks, and this is the one I was having by far the most success with. I'll tell you what, if Dallas didn't have these linebackers, Jesus. Second and 4, we're keeping it on the ground. If we could just run the ball here, lead clock, the way our defense is playing, we should have this one in the bag. We don't want to be too conservative. But I feel like running the ball, burning some clock is a smart move. Full or wide open. Let's go. This is all Darnold's got to do. When we're running the ball effectively, he makes the easy, smart throws, and we're good. The offensive line has not held up the way I thought it would. They're definitely getting after us. Brandon Shell is just no match. Brandon Shell is absolutely no match for DeMarcus Lawrence. But Dalvin Cook is running the ball well. Zeke Elliott is running the ball well. That's all we need.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I don't know what happened. How did our defense get so good after being so bad? It makes no sense.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
This is a great drive right now. This is a fantastic drive. We are just taking so much time off this clock. All right, the slant is not a good idea here. What are we going to do here? I guess we'll try the run, even though it doesn't look great either. Let's see what we got. Nothing. I knew it. Every audible they had covered. The comeback might have been an option, but they had so many guys in the box. If they blitzed, it was done. Third and 6. The clock is ticking. This is what we want. All right, come on now. Throw it. Oh, Elliott. Damn it. That's okay. We'll take the 3.
Sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
That's okay. We open this to 24-6. We're fine. We're fine.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Following the field goal on his Rock Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
One of the things that I can't wait for this year is the draft. It's looking like a great NFL draft this year.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession.
Looking like a great NFL draft this year.
Chance for the offense though to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
it's one of the best wide receiver classes I can remember. Loaded running back class. It's going to be a good one.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12-16. I think in the second half, you really
good play.
Like 8-10. Kind of a
Chandler Jones covering Old Man Witten. I've said my piece on the quarterbacks already, so I don't want to dive into that. But the running backs and wide receivers this year for the draft going to be very, 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 very good. And there's another sack. Mark Barron. I don't know how the defense is doing it. What happened to this defense? It was almost like Awuzie went up 1 overall and everything changed. Crazy. But anyway, this running back class, you got Dobbins, Swift, Taylor, Akers, even guys like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You're going to find a good running back in the 5th round this year. It is incredible. This defense. I don't have words for this defense anymore, man. We got 8 sacks. And the secondary's not killing us. And we're getting to this Cowboys offensive line.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back.
Wide receiver-wise, you got Jerry Jeudy. You got the Colorado guy that I don't know a ton about, but he looks small-ish. CeeDee Lamb I like a lot. TCU receiver, kind of small, but a lot of hype around him. T. Higgins I like. overshadowed at Clemson, but I think he's good. Going to be a lot of awesome running backs and receivers this year in the draft. Even number one, it looks like the Bengals are going to get the first pick. I don't know how you pass on Chase Young. It would be like passing on Nick Bosa. It would be like passing on Myles Garrett. I don't know how you pass on that guy. I know they need a quarterback, but like he's so good, I don't know how you pass on him. So that's going to be fascinating. And at this point, with the way our defense is playing, we're just going to bleed clock, baby. We're just going to bleed clock and hang on for dear life. Run the ball. Run it down their throats. Pick up first downs. The defense. Defense wins championships, man. It really does. Whew. Oh, look at that spin move. Look at that juke move. Look at that.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners.
I love running the ball, man. It is just so much fun.
Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field.
It frustrates the hell out of people when you play, too.
So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run.
Opening it up.
Any type of resistance from the safeties.
Letting that clock run. Letting that clock run. Yikes. That could have been picked. That could have easily been picked. Come on, one more score. One more score ends it. Elliott up the middle. Big gain. He always falls forward. Always. Letting that clock run. One more score, baby. One more score. Fullback run. Justin Fowler. Let's go. Let's go. That's the nail in the coffin for you, Dallas. That's the nail in the coffin. Dak Prescott wasn't good enough today. He wasn't Superman like before. This defense came up clutch. Oh, wonderful. And we're going to miss that extra point. Yikes. Doesn't matter. 30-6. 30-6, man. It's amazing. That is amazing. The New York Football Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. Unbelievable.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now.
They just couldn't move the ball.
This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the
I think New Orleans would have put up a better fight. I think almost anybody. They're a little tricky on defense, but we're going to score. Dallas just had nothing today. Mosley! Oh, and they're running these play-action passes and just getting sacked. Wow, man. I mean, it's not all Prescott. He's got no time to throw. But we're coming for his ass. We are coming for his ass.
a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start, it comes through clean.
That is awesome.
Sometimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That is awesome. Who do you give the MVP to?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down.
Wow.
The sack. It's 2nd and 18. On second down,
2nd and 18, and they're running the ball. And Tony Pollard is juking backwards.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Unbelievable. The way this defense has responded is just amazing.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's
3rd and 23. Open it up here. Chandler Jones. 4th sack of the game. 4th and 28. 10 sacks in this game. Our defense has become otherworldly. Nobody can block us. Our secondary isn't killing us. Unbelievable. Let me talk about some baseball stuff because I get the videos getting a little long. But it's the Super Bowl. I wanted to show you everything. I've said this before in the podcast. Hold me to it. Remember it. Put it in your memory bank. Call me out if I'm wrong. Zach Wheeler's the pitcher you wanted to sign this offseason. If you go to vendettasportsmedia.com, I explain all of it there. Zach Wheeler is the guy you want to sign.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down.
He was absolutely the guy you wanted to sign.
Keep advancing the ball down the field.
They start the drive with Cook.
Dalvin Cook up the middle. Yep. I'll say this. I thought the Garrett Cole deal, wouldn't have signed him. After he wore that Scott Boras hat, I don't want guys like that on my team. But you gotta give Cashman credit. I've been very hard on Brian Cashman, but this is a guy who set out. He had one guy in mind. He wanted Garrett Cole, and he just put down the blank check and got it done. I can't make fun of him anymore for being not aggressive enough. You give out a $300 million contract to a pitcher, you're aggressive. So I'm not going to be as critical on Cashman, even though I wouldn't have made the move. The Strasburg move, I get it. #1 pick, spent his entire career with the Nats. World Series MVP. Bring him back. Not sure I would have went to that extent to keep him either. But it is what it is. The funny thing is, like, people have made fun of the Chris Sale extension. He's getting like half of those guys. He's getting 145. That's a huge bargain. Oh, that's a touchdown. How's that not a touchdown? How is that not a touchdown? Somebody gonna explain that to me. Somebody gonna explain how that's not a touchdown. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. We'll punch it in again. But first, we're going to let this clock bleed. Other moves. I like the Gregorius signing from the Phillies. They're kind of screwed anyway because the Harper deal kills their cap. But I like the Gregorius deal. I think the Yankees rushed him back from injury. He wasn't the same guy. I think he's going to have a really good bounce back year. You throw Kingery at an infield spot, Gene Segura, and Gregorius shapes out their infield. So I really like that move for the Phillies. We're going to go play action here. Bleeding clock. Perfect play call. Quincy Enunwa back of the end zone for the touchdown. Yes. And this one has turned into a bloodbath. Nice play call by me. Touch down Quincy Enunwa back of the end zone. Beautiful. One of the most underrated moves I made all year. Turning Enunwa into a tight end. It's paid off dividends. It really has. 37-6. This game is officially over. Most of you probably know I'm a Red Sox fan, so let me talk about some of the moves they made. They signed Jose Peraza to a one-year deal. It kind of sucks that Brock Holt's officially gone, especially when they actually pick somebody in the Rule 5 draft. So that sucks. I like Brock Holt. I don't hate the Peraza move. I don't hate the Peraza move. I think he's I don't know. I don't think he's Brock Holt. But I think he can play multiple positions. And I think he can run a little bit. If he hits 270 something and gets on base and runs and steals and plays okay defense, you can't be mad about the $3 million bucks. So I think that was an okay move. The other move I didn't like as much, Martin Perez. He got a little bit more money. Age is on his side. He's 28, so he theoretically should be in his prime. But he's never been good. This is a guy that's never been good. Last year, he added a cutter. He had a couple good starts, and then he got smashed all year. So I'm not sure what Bloom sees in that one. The guy's just never been good. He's a consistent 5 ERA pitcher that just stinks. So I didn't really love that one. But I guess when you're desperate for starting pitching, you take what you can get. He's not overly expensive. $6 million bucks is cheap. Dallas is moving the ball here, but the game is definitely over, and the New York Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. I cannot wait to record the offseason. That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so much fun. I have my eye on a couple guys. You'll see what I have planned. But I have my eye on a couple guys. I think.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think I can make this team better. Chandler Jones with another sack. That's 5 sacks in the Super Bowl.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Let's go, baby.
He was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So on 4th down, on comes the
So we have to keep this in mind. I'm going to end the season at an 87 overall. on offense and defense. 87 overall on both. I'm curious to see if I can make this team better. Because I know we're going to have some cap problems. Chandler Jones costs a lot. We know Jason Peters is going to retire. Need a left tackle. Also need a right tackle because Brandon Shell, he's just not it. So we're going to need 2 tackles. Marshall Yanda's getting up there in age. He might retire. Terrell Suggs will probably retire. So we're going to need pass rushers. We're going to need corners. This team actually does need a lot of work. For as good as it is, it needs a lot of work. So you got Bryce Love in the game here a little bit, getting him some work. I'm just happy, man. Happy with the work. Happy we were able to get the dub. Happy we could make the New York Jets Super Bowl champs. Christmas is coming up. New Year's is coming up. I've never been a New Year's fan. Just have it. I don't know. I don't have specific plans for New Year's. Never do. I don't know. I just don't enjoy New Year's. Then you gotta reflect. You gotta sit there and say, like, geez, am I being a fuck up or not? I don't love New Year's. Christmas I'm okay with. I liked it a lot more when I was little. Best part about Christmas is you just load up on seafood. You just gotta go all out. Get the seafood that you want. You get your crab legs. You get some clams going. Oysters. You just go with some seafood on Christmas, and you're automatically having a good Christmas. Look at this hole. Whew. That's all you got to do. Christmas, you just load up on seafood. Let me talk about some college football now, because I guess I've sort of turned this into a That's Some Cheese podcast with Madden in the background at this point. Honestly, I have no idea who's going to win the national title. All that I know is that Oklahoma is not going to win. I feel like that's the only thing I know. Oklahoma will absolutely not win it. Jalen Hurts sucks. I've seen things where, like, people think he's going to get drafted high. You're nuts. Like, that's crazy. But I think Clemson could win it, which is crazy. But people are sleeping on them. Dabo's playing like the Patriots card, like nobody respects him and shit. Trevor Lawrence still hasn't lost. I think people forget that. Like, the guy still hasn't lost. They have a really nice secondary. Their weapons are unbelievable. Travis Etienne's pretty good. I think Clemson could absolutely win it. That was a beautiful throw. Clemson could absolutely win it. Why not? Ohio State can absolutely win it. Justin Fields, very good. Jake Dobbins, very good. Chris Olave, big fan of him. Look at this. Oh, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. You got Chase Young on your team. I think Ohio State, they might have the best defense in the country. Jeff Okudah, he's going to be a top 10 pick. Some good linebackers. Ohio State can absolutely win it. LSU can absolutely win it. I'm excited for colleges here. LSU can absolutely win it. Ed Orgeron is on the ultimate FU tour. Joe Burrow's playing out of his mind. They have great weapons. Their roster's so good. Grant Delpit's great in coverage. LSU's very, very good. So I think LSU, Ohio State, Clemson all have a chance, and I don't even know who I would pick. I think it's going to be fascinating. So I wouldn't be shocked either way. Would not be shocked either way.
In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second.
So basically what we're going to do, we're going to kick the field goal. Make sure we put up the 40 burger. But I'm going to take the delay of game. Just so I make sure I bleed every last second. Shut up, Gase. You should be thankful. Imagine Adam Gase winning a Super Bowl. What a coaching matchup. I didn't even mention that. Adam Gase, Jason Garrett. What a coaching matchup. All right. 40-9 is going to end up being the final score. The Jets are going to end up winning the Super Bowl. Incredible.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Cooper didn't kill us. He really didn't kill us. He had like one play.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
Man.
Playing the whole deal.
This was fun though. I enjoyed Madden this year outside of Charles Davis. I enjoyed Madden this year. I thought it was a good Madden. I still miss Superstar mode. I used to love that shit. Used to love Superstar mode. I don't know why they don't have that anymore. Not the same. Dak Prescott's running for his life. Just has nothing going on. Just phenomenal. 3rd and 17. Dallas is already done. They're calling timeouts for God knows. I have no idea why. I enjoyed Madden this year. I really, really did. Next up is FIFA. Can't wait for that. I hope I get more support on that series, and I understand that FIFA's been out for a little bit now. But I wanted to make sure I finished this. Because once I got deep into the mud with Madden, there was just no going back to MLB. So I think I learned my lesson one game at a time. This is the final play of the game, and that will do it. The Jets are Super Bowl champs.
I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
What a great run. What a great run. Jets are Super Bowl champs. Chandler Jones gets the MVP. Made great trades all year. And I'm ready for the offseason. I'm ready for the offseason. I'm ready to build another Jets winner because I can't keep this same team going. There's changes that need to be made. We're going to have some guys that retire. We have a lot of holes to fill. And this is the end of the season screen. Get a message from a reporter. Marshall Yanda fired up, although he didn't say anything about him retiring, so maybe he'll stay. Jason Peters. That's going to do it for him. He's going to retire. He goes out on top, a champion. We thank him for his service this year. That's going to do it. We're going to finish with 87 overall, 87 offense, 87 defense. I'll show you the entire roster of the guys who will be receiving Super Bowl rings. That's going to do it. For the guys that watch, thank you for supporting. Not the numbers I expected, but thank you for supporting. I'm going to show you the offseason next. Stay tuned.